The last time there was this little interest in cryptocurrency was October 2020, right in the middle of the lockdowns. And what happened next? Bitcoin went from $11,000 to $59,000 in only 6 months. This period that we're in right now, when it looks like people are leaving the industry and no one cares anymore, is actually the perfect time to buy. Do you think those Bitcoin buyers at 11,000 have any regrets? They have still more than doubled their money even today. This is the final leg right now before a roaring bull market kicks back in. And with the terrible way that alts have performed in the last few months, there's no better time to get in. And so here are two altcoins that you absolutely must have because both of them can do a 5x in the next 6 months, just like Bitcoin did in 2020. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. I will always wish you luck if you choose to invest, but I'm not a financial or investment advisor. So I hope this video is informative to you, but just remember that it is not official financial or investment advice. Okay, coin number one on our list is one that Cody looked at the other day. It is the Akash Network, and it's a bet on something very simple. Essentially, the continued explosive growth of AI, artificial intelligence. And you could tell me your point of view. 3 years from now, do you think AI is going to be a bigger part of our lives or a smaller part of our lives? It really just comes down to that binary kind of outlook. And if you think that AI's future is bigger than its present, then you're going to want to learn more about Akash. We literally see the growth of AI every day, from ChatGPT, Bard, and Claude for chatbots, and really huge language models that are getting more and more sophisticated. The Writers and Actors Guild strike in Hollywood. Yeah, in case you haven't been paying attention, really one of the big issues of the actors strike is the use of their likeness without their permission. And this would not be an issue without artificial intelligence. Plus, you can add to that all of the dialogue and all of the jokes and all the narratives that AI is able to generate on its own for literally free. AI is even taking the form, or the avatar, I guess you could argue, of content creators right now. It's writing content, it's producing photos, images, even audio-visual movies and shorts. Although I do promise you that a person wrote this script and I'm presenting it as a real human being. Don't worry about that. But here's a fundamental question. What does all of AI need? Two things in particular. Number one, data, and number two, computing power. Now, we've seen from OpenAI that many people are actually willing to give up their data in versions 3.5, 3.5 Turbo, or even 4.0 in return for the results that they can get from using ChatGPT. So AI is pretty well covered on the data front. But what about computing power? Think of AI image apps like Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and DALL-E 2, which you're seeing right now as part of the background here. These in particular need lots of computing power to render these images. And that's where the Render crypto project gets its name, by the way. Yet most don't have enough GPUs or server processing power to run these apps continuously in an optimal sense. So here's where Akash really shines, because decentralized GPU computing is what it's all about. Users can buy and sell GPUs for AI or games or any regular processing power for storage or other needs. The GPU aspect is what makes it different from, say, Filecoin, storage, or even Arweave. Like NVIDIA, who provides GPUs for the legacy market and has done a 4x since last October, although it's down slightly today, Akash can be, and probably will be, the decentralized Web3 provider of GPUs. In fact, Akash now supports the buying and selling of NVIDIA GPUs in its newly updated SuperCloud, which was just announced last week. And Akash has already been on a pretty notable tear, whose trajectory should continue as AI continues to grow. Akash is up 180% in the last year. The current price right now sits at $1.11. That's up 15% in the last 24 hours. And you can get it on Osmosis or Sift Chain for DeFi options, or Kraken, KuCoin, Gate.io, Crypto.com, or Huobi for centralized options. Introducing Altcoin Buzz Alpha, where you can manage your crypto portfolio with regular updates and top insights for only $15 per month. Get hot Web3 trends, undervalued crypto gems, daily portfolio strategies, and of course, response to all your questions and queries. Check it out. Join today. Links are in the description below. When it comes to the second altcoin on our list, we know that you've heard over and over again how important interoperability is. And you've probably also heard our message about how we believe it's the future in terms of multi-chain. We still believe this, by the way. We're doubling down, tripling down on this. And right now, although there are a few excellent ecosystems in this area, like Cosmos, which we love, we really like Polkadot's DOT token, even more actually. And the biggest edge that we enjoy with DOT over Atom is token utility, as we've seen with Cosmos for Crypto.com, Osmosis, Injective, and master portfolio member Kujira. Because you can have a great project on Cosmos and never need to use the Atom token. We believe this will change soon, as a few different governance proposals are making their way into Cosmos to improve its tokenomics and utility. But we have no idea when that will happen or even if it will definitively. But Polkadot has its parachain auctions and crowd loans. And projects and their teams and fans have to get DOT in order to win one. And once they do, for 96 weeks, they have to lock in their DOT, their DOT. That's almost 2 years. Which means that all the parachains that we're big fans of, like Moonbeam, Centrifuge, and Axelar, all are holding DOT and will likely hold it for the foreseeable future too. For the teams, it's a great deal. DOT's great security is part of the price these teams pay for a parachain. And here, after being down 41% in the last 12 months, we're getting a pretty good price entry right now into one of crypto's best projects. No doubt about it, it's been a difficult year for the price of DOT. It sits right now at $4.22 only. That's down 92% from its all-time high of $54.98. So just to get back to its all-time high, we're looking at a 10, 11x. We think that's entirely realistic. And we actually think Polkadot, given the quality of this project and the fact that its fundamentals are so solid, we fully expect new all-time highs to be achieved in the future. So do with that information what you will, but we think that DOT right now is priced at a bargain.